The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do. Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Emergency! More bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. Sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This will make things easier later. Strider 1, AA destroyed. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike!
I should have brought my air to ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. We'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
Strider 1, missile away.
There's nowhere to run inside the bag.
Well then, let's make them pay with the ones we left behind.
Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port. How many ships in port are still operational? They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
Just an operation that doesn't rely on our 8 pilots. You don't have many on board. Unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
We gotta shoot at him.
Yes, sir.
Lost contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome! Keep it up, Trigger!
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we've received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
All right, we've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
I'm not bailing
This is
back.
Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in Eatable Platoon. They're white. Let's go help the survivors.
Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
We take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's force time.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya? Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Box 2! Box 2!
Strider 1, target acquired.
Trigger, missile inbound!
Fire! Fire! That's a lot of ships lost. Gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Right stock in salvage companies while you can.
Target destroyed.
Sorry, guys.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces. Strider 1, missile launched.
Not bad at all, Trigger.
Cavalry platoon, take a roundabout towards the Joint Government Office from the waterfront.
interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
My time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. Please stop machine gun. Engaging.
I appreciate that.
Missile away.
Splashed! Gotcha, pal.
Bandit down.
Don't fight the dust just yet. Defending Barbanti is our job. Enemies got a lot.
UAV confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, missile. Strider 1, watch your tail. Missile away.
Lost control. Returning to base.
Bandit destroyed.
You're only kept their ground officers. Strike is around. No children. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Operators including altitudes for bearing 015. Captain reports that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Alpha Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Only bonus time. Don't waste it.
Hostile lockout, you Strider 1.
Firing smoke rising from Anchor Bay and Document Bay.
Target destroyed. Strider 1, target acquired. Vehicle eliminated. Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, target destroyed. Maintain course to return for resupply.
Enemy dodged. Continuing attack.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
To fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Reach the CIC. Multiple smoke flares in the forest.
For the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Arthur drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Anti-air combat. Those are our birds.
Maintain
Oh my
course
God!
to go back to resupply.
My plane is icing up.
Hostile has a lock.
This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't think here.
Strider 1, anti-ship missile away.
We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
They didn't say that.
Aegis vessel Metas destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond! 4 aircraft destroyed the entire fort? Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Remaining. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Trigger just sank a battleship!
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled.
That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Imagine if they never reached Formonti.
But they never will. Not bad for a day's work.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. A recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guidance! Get away from that UAV!
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Ah!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of a million is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Motion.
survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
3 strikes, performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Missile away. Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Bandit on your tail!
Bandit down.
Mark that aircraft and warn all squadrons via data link.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. All Su-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
Missile launched.
Damn cowards, shooting us from beyond our range. Enemy has a lock.
Bandit behind you.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Picture it.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat. Thanks. I know you have my back, Trigger.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
3 minutes remaining. Fox 3. Missile away. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile cruising.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Target in gun range. Railgun shell lost its target. Target acquired. Missile launched. Target is hit. Bandit behind you. 2 minutes remaining. Bandit down. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, missile away.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Projectile detected.
Shut down.
10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Hostile has a lock.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Vehicle confirmed destroyed. Target acquired.
Fox 2.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Strider 1, bandit destroyed. 1 minute.
This is Corbin. Package X or wrecking waiting. Count 2.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target is not stranded.
Military. 3 strikes in the sky.
Fox 3.
3 strikes. Flags the drive.
Behind the enemy.
Imagine you're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask?
It's gone.
Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. Even for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance, there has to be a reason. 3 strikes hasn't done that. I do. Do you see consequences, sir? You don't, do you?
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Fox 3. Strider 1, bandit splashed. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete.
Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Rage, you take him out.
Consider it done. Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
Don't think you're so mighty, 3 strikes.
Return to operation area. The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Missile incoming, watch out. Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass. Fire again! Fire!
I'm gonna screw you over. Let's fight.
Lock on. It didn't hit.
I'm getting busy.
Strider 1, missile away.
Scream! Damn it! You paid for that 3 strikes! There's 1 left. We're running down together. With the death blow be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him, all right.
Way to go, Trigger.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. Enemy has a lot. Evade.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
You psycho. Locked on.
Enemy shell detected.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do.
Bougie, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Bougie, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations. Cut it! That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.